Kraft, Lauren McConaughey, Mary McCumber, Pete Mills, Lisa Nitze, and Stephanie Tuchman. Many of you know we had hoped to host this event in person at Washington Hall, but the Delta surge of COVID made it clear that we shouldn't do so. So there were a number of people who stepped up to help us make this virtual experience happen. I'd also like to thank Bad Habit Media, Chef Christy Brown and her team at Communion and That Brown Girl Cooks for the dinner and drinks packages, Alex Baker for our digital invitation, our print invitation that never mailed, and our digital journal, which I just posted for you all to enjoy. Tomo Nakayama, who will be performing this evening, and most of all, my exceptional colleague, Taylor Roden, who has been such a resource to making this event possible. I'd like to thank the rest of the Historic Seattle team also for being here this evening, and I know they're looking forward to chatting with each of you in our conversation room shortly. Speaking of Tomo, I'd like to introduce him as our special guest for the evening. Tomo was born in Japan and raised in Seattle. He's an artist whose melodic, complex, and emotionally compelling music has been praised by NPR, the New York Times, and KEXP. KEXP says, when music journalists say things like this artist is a fixture in Seattle music, there's probably no one now who fits that title better than Tomo. So Tomo, please take it away.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for having me. And yeah, we're excited to be here. We're gonna have a little dance party from home. This one is called There Goes the Neighborhood. Maybe not. What? On a Ferris wheel, city sure looks real pretty now from above. Skyline full of cranes, thought they're all the same, but they're not anymore. Got a feeling inside of me, something that nobody else could see. I'm not gonna fake it. Maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Lately you look up and everything's new. There goes the neighborhood. When your friends are gone, must be moving on, and they're just getting on. Counting birds of prey, aren't they born that way? And they're just one of them. I got a feeling inside of me, something's coming up out of me, taking a break from the mess in my heart and my head. And maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Maybe I'll wake up and make something good. There goes the neighborhood. I got a feeling inside of me, something that nobody else could see. Can't get away from the mess in my heart and my head. And maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Still gonna wake up now, everything's new. There goes the neighborhood. inside me, so that nobody else can see. I'm not gonna fake it. Maybe you'll see it's everyday. Maybe I'll look up and everything's new. There goes the neighborhood. I get a feeling inside of me, taking a part of me, taking a break from the mess of my heart and my head. Maybe I'll see it's everyday. Maybe I'll wake up and make something good. There goes the neighborhood. 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 Thank you. This one is called City Won't Sleep. There's a little light gleaming in the town below. Can you hear my heart beating on? Bright lights, city won't sleep in. Bright lights, I'm looking for someone. Late nights, a little bit cold, but I hold my hands into the air. We're a long, long way from home. Oh yeah, I'm a long, long way from home. First flight, racing down Broadway. Face right, I'm looking for someone. Right now, people are hard, but each one's just bursting at the seams. Came a long, long way to be. Oh yeah, such a long, long way to be. Stop. There's a little light blue stop in the ground below. Stop. Can you hear my heart beating on? It's the sound of love. Bright lights, the city won't sleep in. Bright lights, still searching for something. Each day, the people on subways are all just working to be free. 'Cause this world's for you and me. Oh yeah, 'cause it's made for you and me. And the buildings light up, and the sky's only red. Every one of them gone. I was living alone till they found me. Stop. There's a little light green stuff in the ground below. Stop. Can you hear my heart beating? Stop. It's the sound of love. Stop. There's a little light green stuff in the ground below. Stop. Can you hear my heart beating? Oh, it's the sound of love. Oh, I'm looking for something. Oh, it's the sound of love. In the ground below. Oh, it's the sound of love. Thank you very much.
Tomo, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to follow you. Thank you. I am Kai Kelly, Executive Director of Historic Seattle. It's really nice to see everyone. This is sort of like Hollywood Squares on steroids. I just appreciate seeing all friendly faces here with us tonight. For the record, I get up and always put on a bow tie. I always put on a sport coat. I usually sort of am from waist up, all business. Below, I'm sometimes, shorts or pajamas during the day. But so it's really nice to see everyone here. Thank you all for taking the time to join us. I think we can all honestly appreciate over the past 18 months, how clearly important it is to be together. And the past 18s for me has really shown how important preservation is. As you all, I know, can appreciate, the work we do isn't just about saving buildings. It's about saving buildings for people. They're linked. Many of you know this, but our mission at Historic Seattle is to save meaningful places to foster lively communities. In my humble opinion, historic buildings provide all of us refuge. They're meaningful places to fundamentally live, work, and play. They're places we love the most, the ones we think of and miss when our world shuts down, and when we have to resort to virtual realities and platforms like we do tonight. In my opinion, if we expect humanity to evolve and to grow and to become better, we must truly embrace and understand our true and honest history. And we celebrate tonight's honorees because of the great work they've done to save meaningful places throughout our region. This evening's honorees have dedicated time, money, their careers in a very selfless pursuit so that future lively generations can have physical connections to the past. This is not a surprise to probably everyone on this Zoom, but I am prone to tears oftentimes. I usually try to cry once a day. I'm not going to cry tonight, I promise. But in this case, these people and projects, I do get a little emotional, and it really is tears of inspiration. So I'd like to take a moment to publicly recognize and thank each honoree. Thank you and congratulations, first of all, to Maureen Ewing and the University Heights Center team, winner of our 2021 Outstanding Stewardship Award. Next, Mike Simondaris and Mike's Chili Parlor, winner of our 2021 Preserving Neighborhood Character Award. Padraic Slattery and the Fantasy Shop Project team, winner of this year's Community Investment Award. The Stoners, who are committee members of Save the Stone Cottage. I didn't name them. This is Seattle, so anything goes, right? The Stoners won our 2021 Community Advocacy Award. They include John Bennett, Deb Barker, Mike Shaughnessy, Kathy Blackwell, Jeff McCord, Clay Eels, and Sherry Sewell. Kevin Daniels, our 2021 Preservation Champion, and again, Kevin, as well as the project team for the Lodge at St. Edward Park, our 2021 Beth Chave Award for Best Preservation Project. Now, we're also honoring tonight our 2020 award winners who missed their turn in the spotlight last year when the pandemic canceled our gala plans. Thank you and congratulations to the Town Hall Project team, winner of last year's Exemplary Stewardship Award. Dan Say, last year's Preservation Champion. Elizabeth Johnson and Inye Wakoma and Wanawari, winner of 2020 Community Advocacy Award. Again, Padraic Slattery, this time for the South Park Yacht Club, winner of our 2020 Preserving Neighborhood Character Award. Tanya Wu and the team behind the Louisa Hotel Project, winner of last year's Community Investment Award. Bassetti Architects and the Lincoln High School Project team, winner of last year's Beth Chave Best Preservation, Best Rehabilitation Award. And last but not least, Mercy Housing Northwest, Tonkin Architecture and the project team of Building 9 in Magnuson Park, winner of our 2020 Best Preservation Project. Now, that's a long list, and it's a lot of great work and a lot of great people. Every single individual I just mentioned truly inspires everyone at Historic Seattle to continue to fight, and I use that word intentionally, to save meaningful places. You continue to make a tangible and notable contribution to your community, and I thank you for that. No, I really could, as you could imagine, go on all night about these amazing people and projects, but I'd rather you hear why they do this work and what preservation means to them in their own words.
Just a second.
No pressure, just be yourself. It's really, like I said, a low stake opportunity just to highlight the good work that you guys have done in this project.
My name's Bob Hegnes.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Johnson.
My name is Inya Wakoma.
Well, I'm Maureen Ewing.
My name is Pam Derry.
My name is Mike Simonderis.
My name is Tanya Wu.
My name is Matt Elfs.
Well, my name is Michael Davis.
I'm Padraig Slattery.
My name is John Bennett.
My name is Dan Say.
My name is Kevin Daniels.
First of all, Historic Seattle is an advocate for issues related to preservation, existing buildings, and Historic Seattle shows up, comments, participates in approvals processes, et cetera. It's a lot more difficult to do historic renovation in many ways than to do new ground up construction, in my opinion. Nothing's formulaic. You can't just use a standard approach. And so everyone on the team has to buy into that.
When I look at a building, I look at it as telling a story. I look at it as having all of this, not only embodied energy, but also has a history and a story to it. And for me, I want to figure out that story. The worst possible thing that could happen is that we knock down a building that has great meaning, because that story goes away. And for me, I think that's true wherever you do preservation.
We strive to want to come in and save these buildings, bring them back to life, and put them back to the community to use for another 50, 100 years.
Really maintaining a space like this, getting an award that's a preservation award and acknowledging really what we're doing around space is really important to us. It kind of echoes out to the community about the importance of securing more spaces like this.
We're really focused on Black home ownership retention. That's our sort of our immediate strategy, because it's an immediate need for our community here in the Central District. And so we're looking at, what does it mean for us to use the arts to help Black homeowners keep their homes and be able to pass those homes on to other folks in their family. Maybe that's a lesson that Seattle still needs to learn, how to continue to grow and change and evolve, but also how to retain the best of the things that we do create.
Making sure to understand the history, the cultural history, the heritage of that community, and how that reflects on the building. I think that's incredibly important. And I think that's one of the great things Historic Seattle does, is advocate and educate our community a little bit in that.
There is a big connection between place and stories and people. And there is a reminder of our history. It's a community, definitely. And the best quote I've heard from somebody a couple of years ago was, these buildings have been around for hundreds of years, and we are just stewards to make sure they survive for hundreds more years.
When I drive by, I feel like the whole building has a little heartbeat. It starts with, the longevity of being there. If you love it, you got to just keep going and keep trying.
Mercy Housing Northwest is focused on making space for Seattle families to grow. At Magnuson Place, we've created 148 affordable apartment homes. We're thrilled at the growing community at Mercy Magnuson Place.
Taking a project such as the Building 9 project and turning it into affordable housing that really makes an impact for the city itself.
To see it come to life, this really a community village come to life in what we had spent so much time on bringing back.
Our historic buildings convey a lot of that history and what happened during that time, and it's so critical. And otherwise, I think we lose that connection to our past. And a lot of where we come from dictates where we're going. The built environment says a lot about who we are as a people, and I think the soul of Seattle and these historic buildings, they are us.
Once you get past the notoriety in economics, this is where I deciphered the meaning, and it's where I decided I'm going to make my mark on the universe while I'm here.
A lot of people are going, well, why save it? What's the point? But there really is something about a soul in a house. I mean, you don't think there is, but there is, and I've seen that
I've seen buildings get restored and people get back into them, just like this stone cottage. When that thing gets to its final resting place, it'll get a soul back. It'll get life back. We'll breathe life back into it.
I believe that preservation's about not only preserving something, it's about having the dedication and patience to get it done, playing a part in being examples that this generation was able to see and the next generation can follow is probably the most compelling part of my legacy.
So what you just saw is honestly and truly why we're here tonight. The work that our honorees have done inspires us to continue our mission of saving meaningful places to foster lively communities. Now, we all know that this work takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and, of course, a lot of money. So this is our only fundraising event for the year. Our goal is $50,000, and we're very close to meeting our goal. So I'm asking each person here tonight to make a gift that's meaningful to you by using the link Naomi just posted on the chat here in a second. There you go. Your gift supports our mission clearly, and it helps our Community Advocacy Award Prize, a $3,000 contribution to Save the Stone Cottage for their continued work to secure the property, and the prize won by Wanawari last year for their great work within the community. So thank you for your belief in the importance of our work and for giving generously tonight. Before we move virtually to conversation rooms, I'm going to bring back Tomo. I want to hear Tomo again. So if you could come back on and share more of your talent with us, that'd be great.
All right, thank you. And congrats to all the winners. And this one is called Pieces of Sky. Thank you again for having me. Earth is big and the seas are blue. There's so much that I want to show you. Evening falls on a clear white moon. I can't wait till the daylight holds you. Lately seems like the world's on fire. Lately feels like the truth don't matter. All I care about's the kind of place we might leave for our sons and daughters. Will I feel turned around when the pieces of sky are falling down? What will I leave to be found by your eyes, by your eyes? Only so much that we can do. All we have is our given moment. Hit the lights when we clear this room. Leave it cleaner than when we found it. Will I feel changed around when the pieces of sky are coming down? Will I live in the sound by and by, by and by? big and the seas are blue. Icebergs crumble into the water. Nature's older than me or you. Shall outlive all our foolishness? Will I feel turned around when the pieces of sky are falling down? What will I leave in the ground when I die? When I die, will I feel changed around? When the pieces of sky come raining down? When I leave, could I say that I tried? That I tried? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tomo. That was beautiful. I think I speak for everyone when I say we could listen to you all night. And I'd like to thank everybody. I'm watching your gifts come in right now, and I'm really inspired by your generosity. I'm about to make a gift of my own, thanks to you all making me feel so happy to work here and to see the wonderful work that you do. Anybody who's still hesitating or who needs more time, you can continue to give throughout the event, and we'll also send an email after with a link to the entire night's performance and the benefit journal, so you can give later as well. You can give whenever you want. But for now, we're going to move into our conversation rooms where Historic Seattle staff are excited to chat with you and tonight's award recipients. So Taylor is going to push us into those rooms now. Please don't leave from there. We're going to come back to this room in 15 minutes, which will fly by, and we'll have a quick closeout with no more asking for money, just a little surprise. So please stick with us, and we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Here we go.
So before we go, I've got one last award to present. This wasn't in your program. It's a surprise to most of you here tonight. As I mentioned earlier, I'm sure you remember, it takes a lot of time and effort to do what we do and to do the work that we do. One person who knows that better than most is our very own Cindy Hughes. On October 1st, Cindy celebrated her 40th anniversary as a staff member with Historic Seattle. On December 31st of this year, Cindy's going to be retiring. And to honor Cindy, we are presenting her with the 2021 Preserving Historic Seattle Award. So during her tenure, Cindy always provided really the connective thread for all of us, really sort of connecting the mature organization that you see here today with the scrappy group of the past. And I just want to thank Cindy for being part of our team. We appreciate all that you've done for Historic Seattle, and your 40 years of service cannot go unrecognized. And I just appreciate all that you've done for us over the 4 decades. So.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Thank you, everyone. I'm really touched and surprised.
We just wanted you to cry like Kai does, Cindy.
I am crying. I am crying.
We love you, Cindy. We're all crying.
Thank
you, Cindy. Thank you.
Yay, Cindy. Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Cindy. It's been a good run.
Yeah, it has been.
So my work here is done. If I made Cindy emotional, then I'm in a good place. And I want to thank all of you for being with us here tonight, for giving generously to support our work, and for understanding the importance of preservation. So Congratulations to our award recipients, and good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you all. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good job, all.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Kai.
you very much and good night.
And the Mike's chili was really good.
Aw, that was a great surprise.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, where's the after party?
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for a couple hours, so come on down. Let's see what we got. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Bye now.
Thank you.
Here.